Hi guys, welcome back. It's challenge time. So for this you're going to need, you can use one ball if you like, but you might need a few balls for this. We're going to hit 10 putts. You're going to need a target as well. Again, I've got my sun cream here. You can use anything like a plastic bottle or something like that. Something that resembles a hole, or maybe something a little bit smaller to make the challenge a bit harder. A bit of carpet as well is great. So I've got 5 balls here at 3 feet, and I've got 5 balls at 6 feet. Now, I'm not going further than that at the moment. I don't want to look at putts past that for a reason. If we look at tour pros again, for example, they make 99.4% of 3-foot putts, which is an unreal statistic there. I mean, it's ridiculous. We had Paul Casey a couple of years ago made 100% of them in one season. So it is hard. I mean, they make it look easy, and we think it's easy, but it's not. It's a very hard thing to do, these clean up putts, because pressure comes into it. And I'll talk about pressure in a second. Now, if you go to 6 feet putts, again, tour pros, they get worse than what we think. It goes down to 70%. When you go to 10-foot putts with tour pros, it goes down to 40% make percentage. So it really shows that putting is quite hard, and there is an art to it, but also it's got to be a good fundamental skill there as well. So we're going to start with 3 feet and 6 feet. Now, the big thing I want to talk to you about is the grip, and why I'm emphasising it so much is that when we get under pressure, our grip and our hands, our smaller muscles, really can take over. They can work a lot faster and a lot stronger than we think. So when you get under pressure, how many putts do you miss? When you feel a bit of nerves, do you tend to miss putts? I know I do. I know I did when I played as well. So I think for me is the case of we've got to make sure our grip's good and we practice the right thing using our bigger muscles so that we can control our nerves better. Adrenaline kicks in and we can't do anything about that. So going back to that grip for a second, making sure that we have got that grip placed in the middle of our palm here when it's not in our fingers. Our fingers, they're going to want to move because the adrenaline kicks in. So really make sure that you've got that grip right. You're activating your bigger muscles. We're taking our hands out of it. I will go into more detail about that in the coming weeks, but I don't want to overwhelm you with too much stuff at the moment. So really pay attention to your setup here before you hit each putt. Have a practice putt if you want to. Now, the challenge will be how many times obviously we can hit that target at the end. Now I want to hit 5 balls first of all, from the 3 feet distance. Now you can use 10 if you like, so if you want to get a percentage. I'm just going to use 5, I want to keep the video going. So I'm going to hit 5 putts pretty quickly. I'm not going to take too much time, but I want you to take your time at home. Mark out obviously how many you hit in a percentage and send it over to me. I'm trying to do a bit of research on this. I can't find anything online about stats for amateurs. So send over your score to me. No matter how good or bad it is, I want to know so we can work on this together. So let's hit 5 putts from 3 feet. Like I said, I'm not going to take too much time on this. Let's see what I can score though. That's 1. I'm going to have to move that target in a sec. That's 2. Great. 4. 5. So as you see there, I've made 100% of those. Like I said, I feel pretty confident on those. I've done a lot of practice over the years on that type of putt, and I've taken my hands out of the equation. Now this becomes for me now a lot harder. It's a lot more daunting. It's only 3 feet back from where I just was, but there's a lot more pressure on this now. Take that. Will it hit? Maybe the 1 ball option would have been better. Keep moving that target. Okay, pressure's on now. I really want to make sure I get 100%. I feel the nerves kicking in a little bit more as I take that stroke, and I just caught it. So for me there, I have been putting on this mat for a few days now, so I've kind of got the gist of it. I've also been putting for a long time, and I always spend a lot of time practice putting at home and when I get a chance to. So for me, this just shows how important this is. If you can, under no pressure at home, or on the practice green when we get back out there, make 100% of these, you're going to take that to the course at some point, as long as you're practicing it the right way. So making sure your hands aren't active in the straight, making sure your shoulders, your chest, your upper arms as well are in control of this shot. So give that a go at home, see what score you make. Again, good or bad, send it over to me. I'm not going to share it with anyone, it's just for my own research. So send it over to me and let me know how you're getting on. And again, if you have any questions, fire them over and I'll be happy to help.